is a workplace design so important? Because people spend their entire day at work. In fact, the productive part of life is spent in the office environment. Imagine if this environment was a park or a garden, natural, rejuvenating and relaxing. A park where you can focus, collaborate, socialize and learn throughout the day. Now imagine that this park was stretched out over 6 floors. This was the concept that we presented to our clients while designing Terramin, the corporate office building for Rawmet Resources. The idea appealed to them. They are a mineral trading house and they believed that their space should reflect the interdependence of man on nature for its subsistence. I'm Monica Khosla Bhargava, founder and principal architect of KHAM Consultants, and we were proud to be the architects and interior designers for this project. The building is located in Kolkata on the busy corner of Syed Amir Ali Avenue and Tarak Datta Road, diagonally opposite the Quest Mall. We designed the office space over 6 stories, occupying approximately 20,000 square feet. Vehicular parking is accommodated in the basement. The lower 3 floors are on rent, and the clients occupy approximately 10,000 square feet of the top 3 stories and additionally the roof. There is an advantage of being both the architect and interior designer for the project. We could start the spatial narrative from the ground floor lobby itself, which links the north and west entrances with the stairways and elevator. This is where we introduce the earth element through the terra concreta blocks of artwork which clad both the entry walls. Note that I use the word terra concreta because it's not terracotta, but an admixture using primarily powdered brick and cement. Titled Man and Earth, this mural explores the interdependence through the recurring facial expressions and the spherical forms. Sculptor Ramkumar Manna, who created this, explained it to me quite simply. He said that just as a juggler juggles the balls, we humans play the game of life. And how we play determines our expression or what we get back from the earth. You get what you give. Moving on to the corridors of the upper floors, we used rock textures and created a graphic pattern with wood inlays to portray the forest, which merges with the tall Ashoka trees outside. This is repeated in each floor and is visible from the street. At sundown, when the lights in the stairwell are switched on, the exterior glass walls become transparent and these wood inlay details are revealed as the facade elements. Since the interiors transform into the facade, we totally did away with facade lighting in this building. Now, coming to my favorite place in the building, the Rawmet reception on the 3rd floor. This emulates an open plaza or an Indian village chowk. With windows wrapping the space on 2 sides, visitors can sit on wooden benches under a tree with logs of wood as coffee tables. Textured granite has been laid on the floor in concentric circles to look like cobblestone, and this visually emphasizes the space, be it around the central tree, the reception table, or the corner lamp. Through the 45 feet long windows, visitors can enjoy the long vista of Syed Amir Ali Avenue or the activity surrounding Quest Mall. But what provides the burst of energy is the live green wall which stretches along the length of the space, pulling nature into the interior. For every week that these tropical plants spend indoors, they need to spend 2 to 3 weeks outside. To provide a rehab nursery for these plants, vertical gardens were created on the north and west boundary walls of the building as part of the exterior office landscape. While maintaining a natural environment, an open, spacious office layout is created in the 3 designed floors. Natural light is an important ingredient of the space, and LED linears were used to supplement the daylighting. The few closed chambers, they are demarcated by glass partitions, maintaining a high level of transparency in space, light, and attitude in this office. Blinds sandwiched between the glass partitions provide an option for shading and privacy. Double glazing also aids in soundproofing these chambers so that conversations here are possible without disturbing all. The color palette in the office borrows from the natural elements used in the design. The green in the chairs comes in from the plants of the vertical gardens, the ebony and rustic wood from the inlays in the lobbies, the grey from the stone, rocks and concrete, while the terracotta transforms into an earthy ochre. In contrast to the rustic nature of the rest of the office, the 540 square feet conference room is somewhat plush, looking onto the grand vista of Syed Amir Ali Avenue. It is detailed with parquet flooring, linen-clad walls and leather chairs. One wall is covered seamlessly with solid surface, enabling it as a multi-use surface. It can be used as a projection screen or a writing board. Besides the conference room, the only other closed spaces in the office are the director's chambers. Let's take a sneak peek. Yes, they are large, spacious, with a healthy distribution of natural light. Even a cup of coffee with your colleagues adds to creating teamwork and the workplace engagement. The same rustic, relaxed feel is carried forward in the office cafeteria with its logwood furniture, stucco finished walls, and a television. The radial alignment of the lights moves your eye to the window and beyond to the Ashoka trees. And look, who else is enjoying the space? Another collaborative space is the terrace, where we created a solar pavilion. Only 4 solar panels were required as per law, but 46 panels were installed in keeping with the consideration for the future of energy. And these produce 15 kilowatts of power. Moreover, we created these panels at a height so that the space below can be used for yoga, for motivational sessions, and also as an outdoor cafe. When does an architect use a glass facade? Or rather, when do I use a glass facade? When I want the building to blend in with nature by merging with the sky rather than standing out. Glazing here is used beyond the conceptual and fundamental daylighting role. It is also used aesthetically to control the heat gains in this building, with the eastern facade wearing a glass of greater solar and light transmission than the other 3 facades. The design philosophy at work in this office believes in connecting its people to the earth, understanding that the relationship between survival and environment runs deeper than man and mind. If you believe that we need to breathe more nature into architecture than architecture into nature, then don't forget to like, leave a comment and subscribe to my channel.